smart spot to put it. Like, it needs to be down further to the side of the camp, so it won't block it. So Magnus, if you're watching this video, yeah, it just needs to go down a little bit further, down to the left, more towards that tree in the middle. It'll still reveal it, and you won't block the creeps in the process.
I think that might just be a bit of a mistake from Carnivalus, who is playing the support Magnus this game. I have never seen him not play mid, especially in the CGM, CGO games for one day. So that might just come down to experience, bit of action at bottom, active damage on Plagueguard. He's just going to be able to get out of this one. Looks like they're going to be able to get some more XP up here with Plagueguard farming away. Dark Lady already on 4, so they're going to be in a bit of trouble. Voodoo Jester's also gotten up to 3 with his stacks at bottom. Yeah, but as I was saying, Carnivalus, I've never actually seen him play support. I don't know if that was a call by Al or he just wanted to do it, seeing as though they thought they might actually not win this one and have a bit of fun with it, but
well, I'm guessing because they don't have any hero that he likes to play in mid, that's why they didn't play him. And it looks like, yeah, Plagueguard is probably going to go down here. Yeah, good stun there from Witchslayer, and they pick him up quite easily. So, Dark Lady's essentially got free farm down in the bottom lane here. Already at 288 gold per minute, 5 minutes in. And he's cruising along there.
Bit of action at mid. Looks like Dr. Repulsor might actually go down in... No, he doesn't. Emerald Warden not having enough mana pool for the Wolves. And Repulsor just knocking off his pot. While Water... Actually, no. He's got a regen there by Warden. He's just going to be able to damage the pot off Repulsor. Another overgrowth by... A defensive overgrowth by Warden to make sure it doesn't get ganked from the side. I don't know, I just think that was a bit of a waste of an overgrowth. He's not going to get ganked from under him, knowing that Magnus is always going to be above him. Bit of action at top. Bubble's going to go down. Is he not? He might just get away from this one. Repulsor's going to go after hard. They're not able to get the last hit. Take cover by Bubbles. Attaboy, good job. He's just able to escape from that. Maybe miscommunication. Did you catch that fight there, Slubb?
I didn't catch the fight, but I don't know, man. I think CD should have been in range there. All he needed was one more auto attack and he was dead. But nonetheless, one day missed opportunities. But oh well. Hopefully they can make it up. But they definitely need to change up what's going on here, because Dark Lady getting free farm is not something you want against like a primarily like an AoE sort of blink in and kill the whole team sort of team. But and Plagueguard is going to go down again here at bottom. They're overextending way too much. He's way too far away from the tower. They're just giving away free kills to the carry. It's not real good. He's up to over 300 gold per minute now at the bottom lane. So one day really need to switch it up and fix what's going on down the bottom. I mean, nobody on the one day team is even close to Dark Lady's farm, as we see Dr. Repulsor go down in middle. I just want to make mention, Spotty, I don't think that Dr. Repulsor pick was the right pick. I was just watching the chat before the game actually started. I think it was actually a misclick by Arctic Owl. I don't think they actually wanted to play Repulsor.
Really?
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see that that Repulsor played real well, because I'm not sure that they actually wanted to play him. But yeah, Plagueguard are going to go down again, and CD went down at top as well, I believe. Yes, he did, to the Bubbles. So Bubbles is really dominating this lane. It's like You've got CD and Magnus in the top lane, and he's getting absolutely dominated. But Tempest's going to come in. If he gets the stun off, he's probably going to die here. But he could get away here. Maledict on Tempest, and Voodoo's going to do a little bit more damage, but it's going to be nowhere near enough to kill him. And another opportunity goes begging for the one day guys.
I couldn't believe it in the situation where Bubbles was running away from Magnus. Magnus didn't have enough mana in the initial conflict to get off his surge, but if he just knocked off his mana battery, which had 9 charges, he would have been able to easily storm in that Bubbles just in the lava surge itself, with Bubbles only on 93 health at the time. So yeah, that's as you were saying, another chance gone begging down the drain for those guys, not able to do much about it. At the bottom,
and while you say that, Dr. Repulsor was actually going for the double damage rune that was at bottom and got picked off by Witch Slayer and Emerald Warden. So another good kill for the City Hunter guys, but it's looking more and more bleak for the One Day guys as we press on. So could that misclick be the changing point in this first game? Like the misclick, I think that Owl could cop a fair bit of banter in the TeamSpeak here if that actually was a misclick.
Yeah, did he mention what he would have been playing otherwise?
I believe he was trying to pick Plague Rider. Now, I don't know how far away Plague Rider actually is as far as avatars go in the picking screen. So we'll have to check that out next game, though. But that's a pretty severe misclick, I'd assume.
Must be those LAN cafe mouses, right, Arctic?
Nonetheless, though, I think he was trying to pick up Plague, but they did end up picking up Plague anyway, and speaking of Plague, he's actually going to go down again at the bottom lane. So that racks up the 5th death in a row with absolutely no kills for Plague Rider, so he's a long way behind as far as levels and XP go, and as well as gold. And as we see, a couple of the One Day guys are actually 50 and 48 gold per minute, so they're really struggling. And we actually see a gank coming in from Magnus there, which is absolutely failed. They can't even pick up the Emerald Warden, and I mean, I'm not for calling games early, Spot, but I reckon this one's done and dusted. Let's move on to game 2.
Exactly. This team synergy by One Day's team is terrible. I've never seen him play like that ever. Repulsor quickly ran out of there while Magnus came into TP for the aid of Repulsor, and that was all confused, and they just grabbed Repulsor by Magnus by tower diving him. Bit of action at top. They might be able to get a second kill here on Bubbles. He's got his Conduit on Corrupted, but of course the Seaweed getting on top of him first. But Voodoo Jester might be actually able to counter this ability here with these Tempest and Cocktail. No, not able to capitalize just in time, but yeah, of course Bubbles gets away home safe on 60 HP as he peeks away there. Looks like Witchslayer is going to try and gank up on Magnus, who I believe would have seen him. Yes, he does. His team's coming to his aid. I believe that Tempest does have his Vortex in soon. As Cocktail, while the guys are able to get on top of him. Corrupted Disciple gets off his wave, and they're just going to easily take down Voodoo here for the win. Or maybe he's able to get away from here just as easily. Not enough fuel and Repulsor's rockets to get close to him, and they're just going to block each other without able to get close enough. And Striders for Voodoo. What is going on? Everything is just going wrong for these guys, and to make matters worse, Plague Rider solo goes down to a Dark Lady, and he's struggle streeting at the moment. Another kill here that I just missed. Did you catch that one, Slubb?
Yeah, I caught that one. Magnus just ran straight into Emerald Warden at the ramp going up into the Hellborn jungle from middle, and there was nothing really he could do about it. Like I don't know whether or not I didn't catch whether or not his Lava Surge was on cooldown, but I'm assuming it was because he sort of just sat there and sort of took the punishment. But nonetheless, it's 12-2 now. It's looking more and more out of reach for the One Day guys, with a lot of failed ganks and a lot of missed opportunities. So hopefully they can pull their heads in and get it cracking for the next game, for the next map.
Definitely right on that one. I don't know if it's luck or it's just inconsistency. Top, we see more drama. Seaweed coming out by Bubbles. They're going to go on top of each other. Corrupted does get stunned, and of course we see a Legion go down, Witchslayer going down and all that confusion. While again, Plague Rider, in the midst of all that happening, he goes down to Dark Lady 1-on-1, and Dark Lady just being able to roam as he likes to in that bottom lane with his farmed up Silence. Command comes out from Emerald Water and Repulsor. He's not going to be able to escape. But Tempest comes in the confusion while Repulsor was escaped. I don't know why he came in on that situation. Song of the Sea comes out Bubbles just to finish Tempest off. And of course Repulsor comes back into the fight with Emerald Warden, who's released the Hounds. He's not going to dive him here in this situation. He does have Bottle in case he wants to. Repulsor getting away safely there. I don't know, miscommunications, not getting along. Maybe there's some team dramas that we're just not aware of between these guys. That they're They're just having a bit of a crack at each other, because that's just miscommunication there when Tempest came in and Repulsor left and came back in, da-da-da-da-da. They're all getting picked off. Plague, still not level 6 in the 14-minute mark, or just coming up to with 13-5. Witchslayer, they're going to be able to gang Plague here, I guess. Witchslayer's going to come out. He's just hit his ulti as well. He's keen for it. He's dived for it as hard as he possibly can. Misses off his shot. He's going to be able to reload his gun here. He's going to be able to escape, maybe. Plague Rider juking, yes he does. Healthbot comes out by Witchslayer. He's going to come back into the fight. Tempest puts out his Glacial Blast. No, he doesn't. He gets off his ult anyway. Goes down Plague Rider, not able to get off his ulti. Hunter's command by Emerald Warden silencing Tempest, not able to get off his Vortex. Team fights while again Repulsor runs from the fight. And yeah, we've got a bit of a struggle streak going on here. 15 minutes coming up to another port to mid. Magmus coming into the action. And it's an Iron mid while Emerald Warden does as he does. I don't think Emerald Warden has not picked up or missed a rune yet. In the 7 runes that would have spawned, I think he's picked up every single one of this game. Except for the one that Voodoo picked up at bottom, which was a regen, but I can't recall Emerald Warden not picking up a rune, giving him a massive advantage in that middle lane and being able to do his does without getting that regen. Another overgrowth and a spot. We'll see if that's effective in a couple of minutes if there's a team fight. Slubb, we've hit the 15-minute mark. There's no concede votes. Looks like one day want to continue this fight.
Yeah, interesting call. I'm not sure where that's come from. Maybe it's from the misclick extraordinaire Arctic Owl. But I don't know, maybe he's banking on that misclick being the right decision. Who knows? But I think that Plague Rider's going to go down at bottom again here. Dark Lady's really pumping out the damage now. But just dived them all. I think that Dark Lady's going to get away from this quite. Oh no, out comes the ultimate from Tempest. But I don't think it's going to be enough damage. Yeah, Dark Lady's just going to get out of there. And actually, I've missed a whole heap of action in mid. Sorry, Spot. Did you want to call that, mate? Did you see any of that stuff?
We've actually got the action still going down. Voodoo just puts out his cocktail and his cursed ground. Looks like Crop Disciple's going to go down anywhere in that whole fight. Blind stun by Witch.
Stun there from Witchslayer. Probably not needed for the kill, but it was a nice stun nonetheless. Caught it right on the cusp of it.
Tempest, as you'll catch in the action, so desperate to get a kill that he put out his ultimate Void Elements on Dark Lady in the tower, hoping he'd be able to go down, and no cigar on that one close, but yeah, that's all she wrote. Looks like the bottom tower's going to go down. Cool. Big dive by their Repulsor towards Dark Lady, who's just going to hold his ground and fight him. He does chase right onto him, something to see by Bubbles. He goes down again. They're all over the shop tonight. What is going on?
Yeah, I might just want to say that Dark Lady, I can see why they picked him up now, seeing as they've got a Doctor Repulsor. It's actually a fairly big counter, like, because you can just get the Dark Blades and just silence. But as I say, that's game over. All over Red Rover, guys. 16-minute concede and an absolute shit stomp by the CityHunter. Not surprising. I mean, that's sort of what they've been doing all season. So I guess it was sort of optimistic that we might see one day take a game off them. But the way that they're playing tonight, I can't see them doing that anytime soon, Spot.